Hello everyone, my name is Jay. I'm from Illinois Civilian Defense. Today we're going to show you how to field strip and clean a Beretta PX4 Storm 9mm full-size pistol. We were at the range yesterday, so today we're going to break it down and clean it. The first step is to clear the firearm for safety. You're going to use your safety here, press it down to engage the safety. You're going to release the magazine where the magazine release switch is here. You're going to drop the magazine. You're going to wrap the slide to make sure nothing comes out. And then you're going to hold the slide lock here. You can check inside to see that there's nothing here. So as of now, the firearm is safe. The next step is to field strip. So here with your slide lock, you're going to press that down. You're going to turn over, and on this side you have a switch. Same on this side. You're going to press both of those down together, and there will be a slight unlocking of the slide. From that point you can slide it forward, and you have your handle. From the slide you're going to switch it over. You're going to let go of your spring guide, your spring, and then the barrel is inside. You're going to wiggle that a bit to get it loose, and then slides right out. Then you have your slide left. Some of the things that you're going to need in order to properly clean your firearm are going to be: you have a gun bore cleaner. It's hops number 9. We have break free, which is a cleaning lubricant. We have Q-tips. We have hops number 9 gun patch cleaners. We have a set of tweezers. We have a gun rag. And I just got these yesterday. It is a bore snake. This is for 9mm bore snake. The first step is taking your bore snake opposite of the muzzle side of your barrel and drop the weighted side through, and then you're going to slowly pull the bore snake through the barrel and let it do its job. It does have these small copper brushes here that will go through your barrel and clean on the way down. You always want to make sure that you go the same direction that the bullet goes through your barrel. Do this anywhere between 3 to 5 times. After you've gone through your barrel with the bore snake a few times, you're going to take one of your cleaning patches, fold them up. You use your barrel rod cleaning apparatus and thread through with the patch. From that point, you're going to dip just a little bit through with the bore cleaner. Same thing, you're going to go in from opposite side of the muzzle, and you're just going to slide that through a few times. Just to give you an example of what you can pull out. You want to keep doing that until you come out with a clean patch. As you can see, the more you go through the barrel, the cleaner the pads will get. Eventually you want to get to this point where nothing comes out black on the pad. So the barrel is now clean, and you're going to set that aside, and then the next step is going to be the slide. The most important part of the slide, of course, is going to be the inside. One of the key components here is that you're going to see is the friction marks that come from the slide going back and forth after every round. There's also these small grooves on the inside here that allow the slide to go on a regular basis, forward and back, forward and back, forward and back. So we just want to make sure we get out as much kind of gunk and everything that we can find on the inside. Make sure that's clean as possible. and then we're going to lube it afterwards. The first step, you're going to take a Q-tip and dip that into the gun cleaner. And you're going to get it in all the good sides here. As you can see, it's pretty filthy. So as you can see, going through a few times with Q-tips and the gun patches, you get a lot of stuff that comes out of that clean side here. You can just go straight down and see there's still things on it. So you're not going to get it perfectly clean, but you will continue to clean. The more you do it, of course, the cleaner it will get. Next most important thing you want to do is to make sure you get some gun lube and lube up the high friction areas. So the first one would be anywhere that you see any kind of wear or discolorization. Lube that, and then the rails you definitely want to lube. Just get a drop in on both sides and just kind of let gravity do its thing. So once that's done, you just get a quick wipe. You don't want to leave too much behind. And your slide is clean. You're going to put that off to the side. And then next we're going to take care of the recoil spring. For the recoil spring, is pretty simple. You can take this off, but I wouldn't suggest it. Factory puts it on, and it's probably on the way it's supposed to be. Taking it off could, cause malfunctions in the future. So you just want to take a gun patch cleaner, just kind of go over it a bit, a couple times. As you can see, it's a little bit that comes off there. Firing pin area, clean that off. Front end of the spring, clean that off, and you're pretty much done. No need to lube these as well. They don't rust or anything like that. So this is all set. Set that aside. Next thing you're going to take care of is the spring guide. You use Q-tips, dip a little in the gun cleaner, just kind of go over it, all the little nooks and crannies. So once you go through the spring guide, and make sure you get as much gunk off of it as you can. You're going to take a little bit of gun lube and again go over the high friction areas. Just giving them the once over. Alright. Then you set that aside. Last but not least, we're going to take care of the frame. There's a lot of intricate things inside the frame. This is where your tweezers are going to come in handy to get in some of these small areas. Some of the key areas to look at is make sure that you're looking at all moving parts. So even when you pull the hammer back, you see that parts start to move connected to your trigger. So you want to make sure you get in as much as possible, not just with the cleaning, but also with the lube to keep all the moving parts moving fluidly. Another piece you want to take care of is to make sure that you take care of your slide lock lever. There's a spring, a very small spring inside. You want to make sure that that stays nice and lubed up too. And even where your magazine goes, you want to clean that out and make sure that everything will slide back and forth pretty easily. So once you get all the gunk and grime that's kind of built up in your firearm, you want to make sure that you pay special attention to the feed ramp. It's going to be right here. It's a small indentation where the bullet goes into the chamber. I'm sorry, goes into the barrel. A lot of friction that happens in there. Some of the smaller parts you want to pay attention to is the hammer face, your trigger levers. So if you can see, there's two. If I pull the trigger here, you can see them moving. So moving parts, you want to make sure that they're nice and lubed up. All the little moving parts make a difference. So once you've shown your firearm some TLC and all the individual parts, you want to put them back together. First, you're going to take your barrel and put that back in with the indentation facing up. Next, you're going to take your spring and your spring guide and face down. You're going to push through until it notches in. That's all locked in and ready to rock. You're going to take your slide assembly, put it right here on the notches, and you're going to slide that back. We'll wrap this end back a few times to make sure that everything's moving properly. You want to take a magazine with snap caps inside, load that firearm, rack one in the chamber, and pull back and make sure everything's functions. And that's about it. Thank you for watching the video. You can leave questions and comments in the box below. You can also visit us at IllinoisCivilianDefense.com or our Facebook page at Illinois Civilian Defense. Once again, my name is Jay, and thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.